Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another video, but before we get into it, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and share this with someone that is looking to get into real estate or buy a home. Let's get into it. Wall Street, Wall Street, Wall Street. So a story that just came out that I don't think is getting enough attention is that Wall Street is spending billions of dollars on single family homes and turning them into rentals. And how is that affecting the average everyday buyer? Well, let's talk about it. See, here's the interesting thing about the real estate market. You have a lot of buyers that are waiting for interest rates to go down to where they were during the pandemic, so then they'll buy a home. Here's the thing about interest rates. They may never go back down to where they were during the pandemic. During the pandemic, you had interest rates that were in the 2%, the 3%, low 4% to automatically stimulate the market artificially so that we can get out of where we were during the economy of the pandemic. Well, some people are thinking that interest rates are going to go back there, which I highly doubt that they would. Interest rates being that low is really not attainable anymore, and I'll tell you why. So in real estate, you can have a couple of things, but you can't have all of them in one. So you can't have home prices be super low like they were during the pandemic. They were rising rapidly, but when the pandemic started, they were really low when interest rates first dropped. You can't have home prices low. You can't have historically low interest rates and not have a whole lot of competition when you're buying a home. See, some people think that it's going to go back to that where you had all three of those, kind of the perfect storm like we had during the pandemic, to where you'll be able to have all of that and still be able to buy a home. I don't know that that's ever going to happen again. So you have institutions like Wall Street that see that single family homes are still a very valuable thing and that are a great way to build wealth, if not the best way to build wealth in America. So what do? They're going and buying up a lot of single family homes to then make them into rental income and rental properties. So there's a few great benefits to owning real estate. Number one, you have appreciation. Real estate almost always historically appreciates. So buying a home, you will get equity as you pay your mortgage down. Equity is literally just what your house is worth versus how much you owe. And everything in the middle there is equity. Now, you can't always access all of that equity, but to have it there is an amazing thing. So first, you build equity. Number two, you also get tax benefits for that as well too. The average American, their two biggest tax advantages or tax benefits are home ownership and children, because most Americans don't own a business as well. Home ownership and children are typically the two biggest tax write-offs for the average American. So Wall Street sees this and they see a lot of people are sitting on the sideline not purchasing homes, so they're taking billions of dollars from hedge funds and banks to then go into and buy these single family homes and turn them into rental properties. It's diabolical in my opinion, but it's so smart. And here's what you should be doing as a buyer or a potential buyer in this market. In my opinion, you should buy a home. I'm not just saying that because I'm a real estate agent, but I have seen the benefits both from myself and from my clients of owning real estate. Not only do you get the equity, you get tax benefits, and it's not something that you necessarily have to be in forever. You want to upgrade your home, or say you don't want to have that particular home anymore. If you built up an equity, you can sell the house and you can pocket the equity minus fees, of course, and you can do whatever you want to do with that money. You allow your money to work for you. And if Wall Street sees that those are viable and are still very important to wealth building in America, why don't we as the average Americans? So here's my advice if you want to beat Wall Street. Buy a home when you feel like you're ready. There will never be a perfect time, but when you feel like you're ready, jump out there buy your home and let your money start working for you.